Guys, this is going to be a reading for Chiron in Pisces, and that is happening the day after the Aries full moon. And that would be September 25th. Okay, so Chiron in Aries was all about our search for our true identity and being able to discover who we are or what we stand for. And Chiron's going to be moving into Pisces for a little bit here. I didn't check exactly how long, but it is temporary, and then it goes back into Aries. Chiron in Pisces is all about connecting to the spiritual inside of us and to the spiritual realm, connecting to the collective, merging with the 4D and healing our spiritual wounds, okay? And then it's going to go back into Aries where we incorporate this spiritual healing into our identity, okay? This could be a psychic awakening for a lot of people, okay? And right now, as I do this today, it is September 22nd, and the moon is in Pisces. So there's a lot of harmony, a lot of peace, a lot of spirituality. Pisces is also compassionate, so there's a lot of loving spiritual energy too. So when Chiron, the wounded healer and the planet of core trauma and self-mastery, moves into Pisces, we're going to get our spirits lifted, and all these transits have been preparing us. So this is another preparation for fixing our spirituality. So my special healing deck here, it's the Parrot Tarot, and I call this my healing deck because in this particular one by Thomas and Margaret Parrott, they incorporate 4 extra cards to honor Chiron, the wounded healer. Okay, so let's see what Chiron and Pisces Chiron and Pisces is going to do for us. Yeah, I'm a little giddy. That that comes along with this transit too. Okay, so here we go. Chiron and Pisces. Chiron and Pisces. 4 swords. Okay. It wanted me to scrunch that one up. So there's a lot of extra attention to that one there. 5 of Pentacles or 5 of Discs. 4 swords, 5 of Discs. Oh, wow. Chiron and Pisces. Chiron and Pisces. They are just jumping out, aren't they? They're literally diving onto my table. Wow, here, see, this is my black timeline crystal. Beautiful, isn't it? It's where a crystal grows out of a crystal, and basically I have 2 crystals growing out of this crystal. You can find those at Topshop. I have a supply here, and my crystal lady has a good supply of them also. Okay, so let's take a couple more cards, and then I will read the spread. Chiron and Pisces. Whoa, did you see that? It literally jumped out, flipped around, completely around, and went back in the deck. So it was thinking about coming out, but changed its mind. How? Chiron and Pisces. I've never had them completely turn around. I've had them flip out and then go back the same way, but this one totally did a flip. That was kind of cool. Chiron and Pisces. Chiron and Pisces. Wow. Okay, so this will be the last card I'll take right now. This was right here, so it's up. Okay, placing is important. So what we've got here, and it doesn't look like you can really see it, but that's okay. I'll hold them up for you. So we've got the 4 of Swords, the 5 of Discs, the Princess of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, King of Wands reversed, 8 of Wands, 2 of Discs or Pentacles, 5 of Cups, Ace of Discs. Okay, let's start at the very top here. 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is retreating. It's basically take a vacation. Think about everything that's going on. It's meditating. There's so much going on right now. You see? Okay, so that right there is symbolistic. And I just looked at the time and it was 444. Stability, 444, and here's my 4th 4, okay? So the repeating numbers and the synchronicities ought to be screaming at you by now, and everywhere I'm looking, I'm seeing all kinds of repeating numbers. So just now I saw the 4444 while I was reading the Four of Swords. Okay, so the Four of Swords is a mental energy. It's part of this spiritual journey that we're on right now. So there's a lot of psychic energy going on, so this definitely represents the psychic energy of the Pisces. And you know, Pisces is in Neptune, and Neptune is still in retrograde, so this is an internal spiritual energy. It's not an external force, it's an internal force coming from within you. Okay, so Five of Discs, that's Pentacles. That is basically somebody is feeling left out. Okay, so obviously, this is a general reading. I'm reading for the collective. This here represents the class of people who are confused. Instead of being in their spirit, in full spiritual mode or being psychic, they are confused, lost in fantasy and delusional. They don't have the clarity that a lot of people are experiencing. It's definitely confusing if you don't know what's going on and why you feel so strange, and what this energy is, or if you even are aware of energies that are present, as above, so below kind of deal. We have the Princess of Swords, which is communication, a message. I keep saying My brain is on overload right now, so you're definitely getting the psychic downloads, and that's probably what this feeling left out. You're not connecting, you're receiving the information, and your brain is trying to work on that, incorporating that intuitivity into your rationale, because as you know, it is the age of Aquarius right now, and we're fully feeling it. I'm definitely, you know, no more left brain, right brain, male, female. We are now working together. We are now combining these male and female energies, forces within ourselves, and on Earth, our physical males and females, like in the twin flames or the soulmates, are also combining forces. This is what it's all about: harmony, cooperation, inner peace and external peace. Yay! But not all of us are going to experience, because there's still that free will component. Okay, there's still that free will component, and then those people who make the choice to not see, to stay in that their own personal little world. But the rest of us, we know we have to come back down to reality. But we're feeling, it feels like I'm floating on air. That's what it feels like. And there's a lot of communication. I'm getting a lot of messages in. I'm talking to a lot of people. As a matter of fact, today I've had 5 very long conversations with a lot of people. And look at that. I just looked at the numbers of how many megabytes, and I just saw 5555. I love it. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune has turned for you. Click, click, click. All right, you've completely finished a cycle, and you are ready to move on. This is a brand new cycle, and it is coming with the equinox today. We're feeling the energies. And then, of course, like I said, the harvest moon, full moon in Aries on the 24th. And then this special reading is for Chiron in Pisces. Okay, so once Chiron hits Pisces, that's going to be another boost, and this is the end to the separation of rationality and intuition. This is the end of the 3D. This is the beginning of the 4D. We're here. There was some psychics I watched. She was talking about a flash of light, and then I watched videos on astrophysics, and they were talking about the Big Bang and how the Big Bang was like an explosion, but it literally wasn't an explosion. It was just a lot of energy and activity at once, where this ball of energy just became less dense, just suddenly went foof and multiplied. Okay, and then here we are with the 4D. The veil's been thinning because we are coming less and less dense, and the 4D can actually start to integrate and penetrate the 3D, and it's taking over the 3D. We are shedding our 3D selves and moving into the 4D and moving as the energy that we are. This means we can control energy. meaning we can manifest. We are bringing the 4D, the spiritual and the energy place, into the 3D. We are manifesting energy into forms that we can see, concrete manifesting. Okay, so also along with that, here's the Hierophant. Okay, so this speaks to some kind of commitment. This could be marriage. This could be a solid commitment with your partner. This could also be pertaining to legal issues. Maybe some loose ends are being tied up, or you're going to have some kind of fortunate circumstances, some kind of end in a legal matter, and this is going to overwhelm you with such joy. That's for sure. The Hierophant can also be a teacher, a spiritual teacher, a guru, or somebody like me that does tarot, that is helping you, or is going to enter your life, or is already in your life. Or this could be you. You could be the light worker. If you do any kind of healing work, acupuncture, tarot readings, astrology, numerology, Reiki, all those kinds of things, any of those kinds of things, if you are even like a psychologist or just a plain teacher, you are a healer. You are a light worker, okay? You're here to teach and share information, okay? And with us mystics, yes, I call myself a mystic because I deal with the mystical, and I also deal with dark things because I am not afraid of the dark, because with dark, it brings light, right? Yin and yang, dark and light, the counterparts, okay? And I also incorporate, and I'm okay with the darkness and the lightness within myself. Okay, King of Wands. There's no action being taken right now. No rushing in, okay? Don't be impulsive. When the King of Wands is this way, this is like a dynamic person, an authority, an action, a person of action, somebody who does not rest on his laurels but keeps moving. There's a lot of energy, a lot of fire, inspirational. This person is willing to help everyone, and to me, it's kind of like the sugar daddy father figure. I mean, this is your go-to person. They will get her done, but it's reversed, okay? So this means that either you're not taking action, and you might be lacking the dynamic energy. You might be keeping things to yourself, because we also have the Four of Swords, okay? And that's retreating and relaxing. You want to move forward, but you're putting a hold on that, and that's kind of good, because you know the idea with the wands, it's fast moving energy, and it's almost like you want to instantly jump and just go. But it's very important to stop and think before you speak, think before you act, respond, don't react. Okay, so this is a key thing. This is telling you to respond, don't react. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands, and this is your messages, your psychic downloads, the speed of your manifestation. You've got a lot of messages coming in. Remember what I said? Your head is a buzz. We are lost right now. We're kind of floating, day tripping, because we're getting downloaded a lot of information. Okay, so that's double proof. And this information is telling us how to manifest. It's helping us with our manifestation. Okay, so we also have the Two of Discs. This is Two of Pentacles. This represents change, and there's going to be change in your finances. They're about to be balanced. You see the yin and the yang, okay? So hard work and action, okay? This one is surrounded by green. You see the yin and yang, okay? We're using our rationality and our intuitiveness to make decisions, okay? And this is how we are relating, okay? The green, that's earth energy. That's about grounding and being calm and stable, okay? And this one right here, this yin and yang, we're also using our rational and our logical, and it's surrounded by yellow. Yellow speaks to the fire energy, okay? This is action, okay? So we are balancing between action, okay? And we're trying to stay grounded. Action, ground, action, ground, action, ground. Okay, and because we are whole and we've reached attainment, we have that blend in us, and we're using that to live in a more informed way rather than just living using our rationale. What is that, left brain, or living and using our intuition, which is our compassion, which is what, right brain? I might have those two switched, but you get what I'm saying. We are acting on the whole, and it's action, pause for grounding, action, recharge, action, think and consider and plan, action. You get it? It's all about the balance. So there's going to be changes in your finances because you're finally getting to this point where you're about to manifest some stuff. Okay, 5 of Cups. This is baggage. I don't know if somebody here might still be struggling a little bit with baggage, but this is a Chiron in Pisces reading. So whatever this baggage has done to your spirit, this is the time when you're going to start repairing this. Okay, there's change, action and grounding, action and grounding. And that is also symbolistic too with Chiron being in Aries, that's action. Then Chiron moving into Pisces, that's grounding. Okay, a lot of things I can tie into this. You can see how this is working together. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, or Ace of Discs, excuse me. This is new beginnings. You're gonna be rewarded, financially rewarded. You see that? I love how they have the Star of David here, and this is like recently we had I think it was about a month ago, we had two we had a grand earth trine, and I think it was a grand fire trine, and they were forming the Star of David in the sky. So, and there's also the world here. This is a completion of a cycle. So whatever you started way back when, I feel like financially with your business, right around the time when we had that double grand trine, excuse me, okay, and it was earth and it was fire. So just like in this card, oh my gosh, awesome. You see that? Remember what I was saying? Earth and fire, earth and fire. Well, over here, this grand earth trine was earth and fire, okay? So this is also about action, pause, recalibrate, action, pause, rethink, action, pause, plan, okay? And this is going to open up the world for you. You have completed that cycle of being poor, poor in thought, poor in physicality, poor in spirit. Now you are about to be prosperous and abundant in thought, in spirit, and physically. Okay, you are manifesting the 4D, bringing it into your reality. So things are really about to change for you, financially and spiritually. We love that, but who doesn't feel good when they get a little bit of money, right? Money always makes everybody feel good. So let's put another couple cards, and I'm going to shuffle above these and see if we get anything significant that falls out. Okay, and woo, look at that. Okay, didn't fall on any cards. Fly, baby, fly. Okay, so this one is the Mentor of Wands. I love it. I love it. I rarely get the mentors in here, and I don't even know the meaning of the mentors. So I literally have to go in and pull out my little papers. Like I was saying, the mentors is special for Chiron. So I am honored that in this Chiron in Pisces reading that I pulled a mentor. Okay, this speaks specifically to Chiron. And the mentors are all about teachers, okay? And you also have the Hierophant here. So there could be another healer. Whoever you're in the relationship with, this person is another light worker or spiritual healer. Okay, so Mentor of Wands, let me find it. The Mentor of Wands is the voice of fire. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Not necessarily the sign, but the energy. This can be sun, moon, rising, or any of your other planets. Chiron is in Aries, so this could be Aries, and we have the full moon in Aries also too, so everything is connected, and I'm sure you're seeing it by now in this reading. So this is someone spiritual that's sharing through teaching. They love and they express fire. They're very intense, and they give transformative lessons. It's all consuming, and this is you're leaving behind purity and temperance, because resisting is going to lead to burnout. So don't resist. Go with the flow, because resistance is futile at this point. This person is light complected and can be of any gender and any age. You are teaching a lesson, or a lesson is being brought to you. Yes, yes. Spiritual healing, okay? And here's the teacher. So maybe in a relationship, the teacher is your partner, and this is why you are together. You heal each other. They teach you things, and they learn from you as well. Okay, so I wish you guys luck. This has been in your full moon. I mean, it's full moon. This has been your Chiron and Pisces healing reading. Love you guys. Spread the love.